What's going on, guys? This is Steve with Momentum Marketing Tips, and today I have a pretty good tip for you all. We're going to talk about Facebook posts within groups or Facebook pages. I'm going to talk about what is the difference between organic reach and paid reach. So when you see that underneath your post, what does that mean? How does that affect? Exactly what you're going to be posting, and what do those metrics even mean for your group? And it's important to know what they mean because it is going to affect actually the content you're putting out and who's actually seeing it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at one post from another group that I'm an admin on, and we're going to kind of break this down really quickly so that you can see it and understand it. So when you see your own Facebook page post or your own Facebook group post, you'll understand what these metrics mean. Okay, so we'll go through this real quick, pretty straightforward, but let's jump over here and take a look. All right. Okay, so here is an ad we have on one of the groups here, one of our health and wellness groups. So basically, this ad is for Detox Bundle for New Year's. Was run about New Year's Eve. Okay, so what this ad does, or let me break this down. So you look at right here, reached. Okay, you see the number, the total amount of people reached. That's what you see, this blue number right here. Okay, that tells you total. But if you break it down, you'll actually see what the paid reach is and the organic. So the organic here is 81 people. Okay, now what is reach? That just means that this came across the timeline or in front of 81 people. So 81 people were able to see this on the timeline. Whether they clicked it or not is a different metric, but they were able to see this. It did come across their timeline. It did reach them. So 81 people saw this organically without any paid ads. Okay, so now what we did on this one is we boosted the post. Okay, so you can see we have 5,800 people who actually had it come across their timeline for that day. Okay, so we boosted. I don't know, remember, maybe it was $20 or $10, but it basically gave us 5,800 people in terms of how many people got it across their timeline. Okay, now if you click into on this blue number here, it's going to give you the full breakdown. Okay, so again, total 5,892 people reached. Okay. Right here, reactions and comments and shares. This is very key because this is your engagement. Okay, so you got 45 likes, you got 1 love, which is kind of a little bit different, but you know, people who really love the product. Okay, and this is how you can measure how well the content was. If it has high engagement, the higher this number is, the better the content is, and also you can reuse that in terms of you can boost it again at a later time. Okay, here's why you want to boost it at a later time, because you can see people like this, and also you have your social proof here that people like. Okay, so you got 45 people that liked it, you got 4 people that actually shared it on their own personal pages, which means it's good content or good product, something that they were interested in and thought that other people would be interested in as well. Okay, so when you do a post, it's very important, especially if you're boosting a post, to look at this metric and see how well that post did. Okay, so 44 people clicked the link. I'm sorry, 55 people clicked the link. 44 people had link clicks, and there were 11 other clicks. Okay, so in other words, a link click is here, other clicks would be here. So 44 people clicked on the actual blue link you see here, and 11 people clicked here. Okay, it's 2 different ways to get to the same destination is all that means. There was no negative feedback, so nobody hid the post, nobody reported it as spam, nobody unliked the page, nobody hid all posts. So for the most part, people like this. And the reason this post did well is that I spent some time actually looking at the demographic. So when I boosted the post, I did not boost this to 16 or 18-year-old males, right? I mean, they're not going to really be interested in the detox bundle. Okay, so this is more, I believe, 40 year old, 40 to 55-year old, and it was women, which is a demographic that's primarily looking for detox type products. So I boosted specifically to target that audience. Okay. So again, the difference between organic reach is the amount of people who saw that without you putting any money behind a Facebook ad, just you posting in your page, and your paid reach is the amount of people who saw it once you put some money into that budget. Okay. Um, Now, this is just I'm showing you the metrics on a boosted post, okay? I'm not going behind the scenes and doing an actual ad that you created, but very similar, and a lot of the same practices in terms of how you target who you want to see your item works the same way, okay? So it's just important that you know, like the 81 people who saw this post or organically here. Okay, that's all who would have seen it if I didn't boost it. Regardless of how many people are in my group, only 81 people got that across their timeline. So, in order to prevent that, when you boost, you can boost, okay, you can boost to people in a key demographic. Now, here's a hack. I'll give you a hack. If you have a page, let's say that has 500 people who like the page, if you boost an ad, you can boost the ad, okay, specifically to the 500 people who are in your group and no one else, okay? Why would you do that? Steve, why would you boost to people who are already in your page? It's very simple. People who are in your page are interested in the niche that your page is about. So if this is a wellness page, all 500 people are interested in wellness. It's a reasonable conclusion for me to make. Okay. So what I do is I'll boost out a product or informational product that I know helps, I know will work or has worked for me. Okay. To those people kind of as a recommendation. So they see that they're more likely to A, take a look at the product, B, actually have some interest or even care what I'm seeing. Okay, so it's kind of like if you're promoting a business or something, would you go to someone that you already have an established relationship with, or would you just cold call someone? Okay, so you can be very strategical on how you use your boosted post. Okay, so I know I went a little bit left there, but I just wanted to talk about organic reach and paid reach and the difference between the two, because that's very key um, in understanding how many people see your content. You cannot look at the amount of people that are on the page to determine and assume that everyone on your page saw your content, because that is not the case. Okay, so I hope that cleared up the difference between reach on your Facebook page and how to utilize it. I hope that gave you some good information. You can apply that information now. You gotta let me know the difference you see when you actually go in and run these ads or boost these posts, and see the difference. Okay. So again, this is Steve with Momentum Marketing Tips, brought to you by WeGrowYourBrand.com. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Take care.